me. I think I changed a couple of cards from what Sir Eccles sent me. Sir Eccles has donated this Rogues deck. I think this is the 5th time, and we kind of do it like once every couple months. And we have some updates from Dominaria United to go over here. We have Founding the Third Path, which is pretty good in this strategy. There are going to be some scenarios where you mill your opponent. I know typically when you play this card, you want to mill yourself looking for spells, but because we're playing with Soaring Thought-Thief, Drown in the Loch, and Thieves Guild Enforcer, I could definitely see a lot of situations where we just like start Chapter 2, mill them for 4, maybe to get some more pressure and play with these 2 cards. Also, again, turn on Drown, and then Chapter 3, you can flashback See the Truth. But yeah, it's kind of the rogue core that you've seen in Standard before. Windrobber, Soaring Thought-Thief, Thieves Guild Enforcer, pairing those mill cards with Drown in the Loch, with, the good interaction, Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, again, trying Founding. We have a couple Lilianas, a couple Borrowers, one Kaito. I'm not a huge fan of this card, but I know Sir Eccles loves it, so I decided to keep it for him. And then we're playing the best black card in the format, Sheoldred, obviously. I'd probably play more copies. Like, I would personally play this over the second Kaito, but I didn't want to cut the Kaito because I know he loves that card. Mana base, we're trying a couple Jwari disruptions. I don't know if I like these more than just playing more untapped lands, because your curve is a little low, but, like, you don't really want to have tap lands. Like, you want to be able to go on turn 3, like, 1-drop plus 2-drop. So I could see these tap lands being kind of awkward. Cyber, pretty straightforward. Spell Pierce is excellent. Hearse is good against Greasefang. Nighthawk Scavenger, the red decks are very popular, so that makes a lot of sense. Stroke for Mono Green, another Sheoldred. Probably going to bring us in a lot, to be fair, which is Vengeance for the humans and Spirits, all the tribal decks, Thoughtseize for control, and Cling for the graveyard decks. So that's the deck. F's in chat. It doesn't even say draw 3 cards. It just says put those cards into your hand. Rude. We'll keep this. Yeah, big F. Mausoleum Wanderer. Should I main phase it? If I don't main phase it and they go like land plus enchantment plus spell pierce, it's kind of bad for me. I think I'm gonna main phase it. Could also have rattle chains. There's just so many reasons to kill it now. Rattle chains, spell pierce, slip out the back. Dude, my neck has been killing me all day today. I think I slept at it wrong. It's very, 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 very uncomfortable. I've been sitting up straight all day to like try and fix it, quote unquote, but it's just like very tense. I think it's banned, not mono blue. It's probably just blue white. Could be banned though. Oh yeah, it's a branch loft pathway. Yeah. I always think this is blue white. Well, I'm thinking about milling them because I already have a good card in the graveyard to get with the third chapter. But it might just be better to mill me. Yeah, I can always mill them with the next one. But I'm just gonna mill myself for 4. Next turn, chapter 3, push the Selfless Spirit, play land, play another Founding, I think. What's up, Forest? Ooh, a little low. We're going a little low today. I like that song. Wage War is good. I've seen them live twice. Absolute banger. They're pretty good live. I won't fail you constantly. Alright, we're gonna go chapter 2. Mill myself. Queller and flashback spells fun. Queller on founding spells not fun. How does it work? Oh, because you copy it. Yeah, you can cast the copy. Does not quite work the way you want it to. Yeah, so it's a little unfortunate if they have rattle chains here, because I can't, like... It's not one of those things where I get to time it, you know what I mean? I have to just cast it. I can't, like, cast it at some point during the turn. So it's a little unfortunate, but... This is a little awkward. I think I'm just going to... Founding... Probably go chapter 2. I kind of want to mill them. In case I draw Drown. Again, I already have something in the graveyard to cast with Founding, so I think it's fine to do it this way. It's a 1 for 0. The push already gave me value before. No, they're kind of trading like the rattle chains for the Founding, because like milling 4 is kind of whatever, right? Like I traded Fatal Push for a card, and then they traded rattle chains for the Founding, so it's like it's kind of even, right? What do I target? Yeah, I guess I'll give them the option to mess up. So I think I'd rather. Oh, okay. I'm cool with that. I think I have to Thoughtseize them. Company, Shacklegeist, Phantom, Eagle. Tough hand to beat. Maybe, take the Phantom and hope they don't draw lands, maybe? I don't know that I can afford to play this Enforcer yet, though. I think I actually can't. Yeah, I think I can't afford to play it. I have to, like, take 4, hope to resolve Sheoldred, hope that that gets me there, I guess. Yeah, kind of a tough spot. Oh, I'm just dead if I play Sheoldred, right? They have Shacklegeist. Yeah, I think I was dead no matter what, right? If I had taken the Shacklegeist, they just played the Phantom and I still die. Alright, I want this. I want this. This card seems insane against them. I think I'm gonna probably cut the Kaito. I don't think I want Liliana. I don't particularly want to cut these because they're lands. Maybe Sheoldred's too slow. Cling is probably unnecessary. Cut the Sheoldred. It's just too slow against Spellqueller. Yeah. Just like so bad against Spellqueller and Skyclave. Late night drinks on a weekday was rough going to work today. This song is so good. Somebody was saying yesterday, or maybe it wasn't yesterday, it might have been the other day. I remember one of the subs saying they were getting ads when I was running them. The next time that I run ads, let me know if you're a sub if you can see ads, because I need to figure out why that's happening. But because obviously that shouldn't be the case. Alright, I'm gonna go Thoughtseize into Founding Thoughtseize, I think. Just take their 1-drop. Then I could take the specials with the next Thoughtseize. I think that makes the most sense. Let's go Founding, Chapter 1. Thoughtseize you. Yeah, just take the specialists. Pretty much a 4-mana enchantment that reads gain 2 life a turn. Yeah, which is like not even that good. Doesn't block. It does. I guess it clocks them kind of quickly, but what's up, Mally? What's up, Apeshift? How's everybody doing? Choosing to play the Selfless Spirit. All right, I'll mill 4. So we know they have Rattle Chains. I might just like try to trade with Borrower here. Because they're going to hold up the Rattle Chains for next turn, so like casting this is kind of whatever. I do get to draw 3 cards, though, which is pretty pog. Yeah, let's just try and like trade with the Borrower. And then next turn we can flash this back, draw 3, play Enforcer, I think. I think I'm down to just trade. Use my mana efficiently. Did I get a haircut? No, but I scheduled an appointment to get one this Saturday. I see, the thing is, like, during the week I don't have time, because I log in for work at 8, and I log out of work at 5, and the barbershop is only open 8 to 5. So, like, I just don't have time during the week. But they are open on Saturday from 8 to 12, so I scheduled an appointment for 8 o'clock. So I need to get a haircut. Yeah, we're going to do the thing. Unless they drew a Spellqueller, that would be very unfortunate. I'd be very, very sad if they drew Spellqueller. I feel like they might have. Chat, ready to type Sag in the chat. Ooh. No Sag? I like that. I think I'm going to play the Castle this turn. It's pretty awkward that I don't have an untap land, but... Okay. They just didn't cast the Rattle Chains? Why? Why did they not cast the Rattle Chains? What am I missing? Why did they not cast the Rattle Chains? Huh? I know you were scarred by an opponent always having it yesterday, but that's not the norm. No, it is what it is. You know, that is magic sometimes. Alright, they have 5 cards in their graveyard, so let's go to combat. I think I'm not going to flash in the Thought-Thief. I am going to flash in this thing, though, because that gets this to 3. I know I could flash in the Thought-Thief to get more damage, but I'll play the Windrobber post-combat, and then I'll just hold up the Thought-Thief. When you're in Atlanta, will we get updates on Twitter to where you are for card signs? Updates on Twitter for where we are for card signs? Maybe. Undecided. Perhaps. I should make a new account and call it like the new account is like where is Doom, you know? Like where's Waldo kind of thing. Just like every time I take a step, the account tweets. Alright, end of turn. When the thief is thought. I don't know if that's how that goes, but when the thief is thought about. Signing up for LCQ's the Dream Crush. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, see, I wasn't gonna say that word, you know? I wasn't gonna say that word. Somebody else in chat said it. I'm not allowed to say that word. You can say it, but that word's banned. That's a naughty word. Trying to get me tossed. Bring my hair back out. It's annoying in the in-between length. It's bright purple, though. I don't think I would do well with bright purple. I'm more of like a bright pink kind of guy, you know? Extraction Specialist. Good against the mill deck. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Probably means I can't really attack then, right? Can I just mill him out? What do I have in the graveyard to cast this on? A Windrobber and a Borrower, which mills for 8 cards. Attack with a Thought-Thief, you think they'll trade? Because if I attack with Thought-Thief and they trade, I can get back all 3. Can't get Borrower. Oh, it's, yeah, I need to pay 3. You're right. Like, I guess I could just attack with Thought-Thief. There's no way they trade, though. Yeah, I think what I'm probably going to do is just play the Jwari Disruption and pass. Because if I attack with both Enforcers, right, they just go block here, sack the Spirit, and I just trade the Spirit for both of these. And then I still don't really have a good Awakening turn, so I think I'm just going to pass. Just going to chill. Might try and trade the Thought Thief in combat. Or I guess they can't even really attack. The Thought Thief bricks the Sailors, so we can just kind of hold on for a little bit. It's a weird spot, though. Dream Salad Toss to get card signed. Interesting words. Those are, in fact, words. Well, I can just block with the Thought Thief now, right? And then get it back with the Awakening. Sucks if they have a counterspell, but we know 2 of their 3 cards are Rattle Chains. If they just attack with this, I'll block. If they don't attack with anything, then I'll castle. This is fine. Another Soaring Thought-Thief. Okay. Well, now we can just kind of, like, play defense, right? Just kind of chill. I think we might be in the mill amount plan. Yeah, we can just pass. Chatting again. Classic chatting. Yeah, I think we might just mill them out. Because, like, they'll probably eventually have to attack. Okay, that's fine. Draw more cards. That they're just playing into my game plan. How many Cocos? They've only gone through 2 Cocos. Still know they have 2 Rattle Chains. Ask this. Maybe they found a Spell Queller. Nope, no Spell Quellers. They're at 20 cards. They're surprisingly close to dead. Because we got them on the hook for 4 more. Okay, that's actually not bad, because now I can just go, like, end of turn push this. Well, they have the Rattle Chains to protect, but... yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of chilling, right? I'm just debating on playing this to take less damage off the castle. I kind of want to save it. You mob far by attacking. Yeah, but the attack is so bad into the Selfless Spirit, right? Like, okay, if I attack with both Soaring Thought-Thieves, what do their blocks look like? They can, like, play Rattle Chains, block, sack the Spirit. But then, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of tough. I think I'm going to wait one more turn. Canister, thank you for the 8 months, buddy. Appreciate you. The one and only Canister_MTG. Thank you very, very much for the 8 months. Joel, can we get some Joels in chat for Canister? The new Chandra Glove? What's the Chandra Glove? Attack with the Robber and draw. Well, I already have a 1-drop in the graveyard, right? You can't Awakening multiple 1-drops. You can only Awakening 1 1-drop, 1 2-drop, 1 3-drop. So, like, I already have a Robber in the graveyard. If I'm attacking with anything, it's a Thought Thief, right? Okay, it's fine. But I can just block with the 2-drop, right? Deck needs some 0-drops for Awakening value. Are there any 0-mana rogue creatures? Okay, I should probably just push the Spirit now, right? While they're tapped out. And they can't Rattle Chains me again. Killing this is very important, because it makes my blocks a lot better. Asmo, not a rogue. If only. Does that work? Can you Awakening for 0 in Asmo? I guess you can, right? It has no mana cost. Alright, they have 4 cards in hand, 1's a Rattle Chains. I guess I'll castle. Go to 11. It's a good draw. They gotta be very close to dead, right? 18 cards. What if we just cast this pre-combat, see if it resolves? Might be better to wait. So this is worth 4. Attack is worth 6 more. That puts them to 8. Then this would just be lethal, right? But I can't do both of these this turn because this is a tap land. Because I need 7 mana. Actually, I need 8 mana. So maybe I just pass one more turn and just go for it next turn. Yeah. We're not really in danger of dying. We have 5 flying blockers, so. Shackle Geists. Okay, that could be a little sketchy. Yeah, that could be a little bad for us. Because I don't think I can kill them this turn, right? Actually, maybe I'm supposed to play the Thought-Thief there, because they might just let me go to attacks before tapping anything. And this is kind of awkward if they let me go to attacks. Yeah, I think I was supposed to play a Thought-Thief. So they're tapping that. So I think we play this now. Should have tapped this. Okay. And this way I can mill 6 more off of this. Still not lethal, though. Yeah, it's still not lethal. I needed an untapped land there. Kill them next turn if I attack. Yeah, I think if they... Well, they're tapping a non-flyer, which I think is pretty good for me, right? Like, now if they let me attack, I'll probably just attack with this thing. Because I want all my flyers back. This is a weird game. Very, very strange game. I feel like this just kind of happens with rogues. It's like you kind of convince yourself there's a point in the game at which like you're like, okay, I can start attacking now. But then once you're at the point of the game where you can start attacking, they have like 20 cards in their deck. And it's like, well, I could just wait it out, It's a really weird deck to play. Very unconventional, Okay, that's really bad for me. Alpha Strike, how many do you mill? You only get 1 trigger for each of these. So if I attack with everything, it's still only 3 triggers total. Because this says 1 or more. It doesn't change the math. So I think I'm only attacking with that. Because this can't block anyways. And I want all my flying blockers back. There's actually a chance that I just post-combat awakening back 1 creature just to have a flyer. Right? Because we know they have Rattle Chains. So if I awakening back 1 creature and I have 5 blockers, they go end of turn Rattle Chains, tap a blocker, 4 blockers. 4 blockers block 1, 2, 3, 4, and I would end up taking 9. I think I'm going to cast the Awakening. I think I need the blocker. I think I just need the blocker here. 3 attackers, somebody mill them. It's not how it works. This only triggers once each. If I attack with more creatures, it doesn't change anything. This only triggers once per turn. For each attack. For each 1 or more specifies that no matter how many are attacking, this is only going to trigger once. I think we die if they have another creature to cast here. Okay. Thankfully, this is not a rogue. Shit, I think that kills us. Yeah, because now I have 4 blockers. I block the 4 biggest creatures, which is these 4, and I take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, they're 1 short, right? They're 1 short. Block, 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 block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're going to draw with Sailor to try and find a Lord. How many Lords do they have left? I don't think that does anything, right? Unless they have another Spirit to play. If they have another Spirit, they can use the 2 fresh creatures to tap something. But otherwise, I think we're fine. This game has been kind of wild. Very, very tense. Extremely tense game. Doesn't a 2-attacker tap down to make a 4-attacker connect? Oh, right. They can tap a Phantom and the Cleric to tap a blocker, and then 1 is, well... Does that work? So if they go, use these 2, tap a blocker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers, 3 blockers. I block 1, 2, 3, they take 4, 7. Yeah, then I take 12. Shit, you're right. Close game. Close game. Very, very close game. Man, we were so close to winning that game. So close. So close. 61, by the way, is in chat. This hand's kind of awkward, but if I draw an untapped land, it's pretty good. And if not, I can still cast spells. It's just kind of clunky, obviously. What am I going to be for Halloween? A washed-up streamer. Foretold card has entered the zone. Shadow Knight brings up a very good point. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription and you like watching football, even if you don't like watching football, you get 1 free subscription per month if you have Amazon Prime. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can also watch tonight's Thursday Night Football game absolutely free. Thank you, Shadow Knight. So I guess we just go Founding Seed the Truth for a land. Hopefully it's a black source to cast Thoughtseize. I could Thoughtseize them, but I think I have to hit a land here. Gross. Gross. Unfortunate. I mean, I have to try and hit a land there, I think. Dude, Taysom Hill blew up last week. I have Chimera, and I need Chimera to do something tonight. I'm having a rough season. I took Chimera Barkley, who, like, Barkley's been insane, by the way. I'm not upset about Barkley, but Chimera's just been hurt, you know? And then Jackson's had, like, a couple insane weeks, but he's had a couple medium weeks, too, so it's like... That's not a land. They have one Ramper. Absorb. Was I supposed to mill them? I think I was supposed to mill them. Because I already had to see the truth in the graveyard, and I really wanted to be able to draw cards with this if they verdict me. Yeah, I think I was supposed to mill them. Yeah, I know. Chimera's been very hit or miss this year. Mostly miss, you know. Haven't had many hits. And I have to pick up a tight end because I've been rolling with Goddard, who, surprisingly, Goddard's been very good this year, but they have a bye this week. So I have to pick up some... I think I'm picking up Evan Ingram, who's like, you know, he's just a whatever. He's a fill-in guy. This is so awkward. They have 6 cards. I think I kind of have to Thoughtseize them. Hold up Drown. This does not feel very good. Maybe, like, veto this? God, this is awkward. I guess I have to take the verdict, hit them for 1, and Tef for 1, so I have 6 cards in the graveyard to be able to drown the Farewell. Yeah, this is super awkward, though. The fact that I have to do this just to, like, turn on my drown is just super awkward. Get your physics test back, JS. How'd that go? Yeah, we probably can't beat this Teferi. I mean, their hand sucks, but... Got an 87. Awesome. That's awesome, dude. Did you guys hear about I don't know if I'd call it the resolution, but a development, as it were, in the chess scandal, where Neiman has filed a lawsuit against Magnus. Did you guys see that? I don't know if anybody follows that, but... Yeah, Neiman filed a lawsuit against Magnus for $400 million. What exactly are you suing him for in the first place? I don't understand it. like, under what constitution do you think you're going to get $400 million? Oh, was he just like suing everybody? Was it not just Magnus? Okay. I just have to use my mana here. They're not going to cast Farewell, so... Yeah, 4 separate suits for 100 million. Oh, is that what it is? 4 separate suits for 100 million each. Don't I earn that every month on Twitch? I will say no. We'll just say no. Yeah. 400 million after using anal beads. What a time to be alive. Alright, I have to get black for the Liliana. Blade, Field of Ruins. We know they have these 3 plus 2 unknowns. Do not feel very good about this game. For obvious reasons. But I guess I can go like... That's awkward, because now I kind of have to get a blue, right? Because I want to be able to go Windrobber, hold up Drown. I'm not going to play Liliana this turn, so I'm just going to get an island. Oh, I don't have an option anyways, so... I think the green white counters deck is likes with Brushland. Yeah, we got to get Brushland first, though, you know? We'll certainly revisit that once we get Brushland. But up until then, it's kind of tough. Yeah, Lily's not doing that much now anyways. I mean, I hope they just jam the Farewell. Oh, just cast it. What's the worst that could happen? Nope, not gonna cast it. It leads me to believe they probably drew like a 2-mana counterspell for the Drown. Like a Dovin's Veto or something, and they're just gonna go Farewell plus Dovin's Veto next turn. It's not terrible, I guess. Still can't really play the Liliana. Have to hold up Drown. I'm also just not going to cast Founding. I have Shark Typhoon. Well, I have to drown this. I don't love it, but I think I have to. I have like Veto or something. No. Okay, Tef goes to 1. So now I think I'm just going to go Founding, Flashback, See the Truth immediately, just to draw 3 cards. Because unless they could have a censor, though. I was going to say they don't have a counterspell unless they have a censor. Yeah, I'm just going to go, oh no, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. You can't do it for free. I always forget that. Shit. I always forget that. For some reason, I can't remember that. That was stupid. I don't know. Why is it that, like, Chapter 3 is not free, but Chapter 1 is? That's so confusing. I don't know why it works like that. Why is it like that? Like, why is one of the chapters free and one of them's not? It's really weird. Very non-intuitive. Did we figure out Defiler was bad? Defiler's powerful, but it's just like, you have to figure out the curve. I did like the card. The card was very powerful when I played it, but... Dave Pfeiffer coming back with the 5 months, as I have a green-white Scales Brew that's doing well with the artifact package and Michiko's. Ooh, ship a list, Dave. I'd love to take a look at it. Thank you again for the 5. I'm super interested in any Scales decks. We busted if it was free in the 3rd chapter, and all if it wasn't free in the 1st. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Surely they have nothing for this Hive, right? I mean, am I ever winning if they... I can't let them have this Teferi for more turns. Like, if they have an answer, they have an answer, but, like... I just can't beat it. Like, I'm just gonna scoop if they play Wandering Emperor anyways. Yeah. I'm out of here. I'm out. Alright, Spell Pierce, Thoughtseize, Disdainful Stroke, Sheoldred. Cut Fatal Push. What else do I cut against them? Cling, maybe? Everything else is actually pretty good. Don't know what I want to cut. I could shave on Drown if I expect him to have Rest in Peace. Together as one. Cast down into Teferi. Opponent doesn't notice that you can't do that. Yeah, I know, right? I think I'm going to trim a Drown just in case they have Rest in Peace. And I don't even know. Everything else is pretty good. Maybe cut a Founding for, again, Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, what's this deck? Hangerback, Stone Coil, Conclave Mentor, Smith, Patchwork, Module, Portable Hole. See, I wasn't a big fan of the Ozolith without Sac-Outlets. Like, the list that... When I was playing the Ozolith, I was playing black for... What was the black vehicle called? Whatever that thing was. Where it's like, you sacrifice a creature, put a counter on it, gains menace. But... I should play a Lutri deck. Well, you should Dono for a Lutri deck. Alright, sounds okay. Yeah, the Soul Ripper. I think I'm not going to play Enforcer on 1. No, actually I am. Because, like, I don't really have anything particularly great to do with the Founding on turn 2 anyways. Like, if I had a Thoughtseize, then I could go turn 1 tap land, turn 2 Founding for Thoughtseize, but I can still play Liliana on 3 with this slime, which is fine. I might just hold up Borrower. What's up, Icy Wolf? It's randomly good as a 1 of. It's really sick as Module plus Smith plus Machiko's. Module plus... Yeah, that is kind of cool. I hadn't thought about the Module. I always thought that card was a little bit slow, but maybe it's worth it. Portable Hole. Alright, I will cast the Liliana of the Veil card. Surely they don't play Spell Pierce, right? No shot they have Spell Pierce in their deck. Since when does Control play Spell Pierce? Alright, touche. Touche. I'm never playing around it. Oh yeah, the 61st card, right, because they were 61, it's the 61st card, 100%. Yeah, that's the 61st card. Gotta love the 61st card Spell Pierce. VFS is a scammer. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I guess I care about the Lyra. I don't really care if they counter my Thought-Thief, so whatever. 61 card Spell Pierce special. You'll love to see it. They found out they could never beat Fable. Yeah. Well, I'm actually, in fact, not going to get Lyra because I just selected it. Confounding Petty Theft from hand, but not from graveyard. Really? Why can you do it from your hand? Like, wouldn't it be the same? So it's both in your hand, but not. I don't get it. Why is that? Why is that the case? That makes no sense. You're casting an instant from your hand. Yeah, but why is it not an instant in the graveyard? Right? Why is it a difference though? Like I understand what you're saying. I just don't know why it works like that. It's just weird. Oh, is it how it's worded? You may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 1 or 2 from your hand. Exile target instant or sorcery card. Okay, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's just the way that it's worded, which makes sense. I'm with you. I'm with you. I would like to find a land, please. I thought they were going to counter this, but they just didn't, so. Yeah, I'll take that land. That's a pretty good land to take. No, it's not that, because the instant is mana value 2. Whatever. I don't want to play the Thought-Thief now, because they could have Verdict. So they have 2 lands that make disappear. Hanging by a thread, swinging from the road. Sure. You got it. You got me. You got me. I'd like to cast a Soaring Thought-Thief. It's unfortunate now that that blanks are founding the third path, but... I would not like to pay. They have 2 cards, one's a beach. You mill 4. Attack. Source, I made it the fuck up. We're just gonna mill him out. We don't see your scars. I cast my Thieves Guild Enforcer. Yeah, get quenched. I cast my Brazen Borrower. What say you, opponent? Attack you for 5. It's not a horrible draw. It's adjacency. Was Petty Theft the whole first not better? No, I just wanted to get the Borrower in play. No bueno, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you. Yeah, because if I cast the Petty Theft there, I'm not putting enough pressure on them because I can't play the Borrower and I can't get the Thieves Enforcer to +2/+1, so it's just not enough pressure. I wanted to play the Borrower there. I guess I'll hold this. There's like no reason to cast it, right? Petty Theft on hold lets them recast it. Yeah, I guess that too. Well, they would just they can't cast in the Borrower, right? They would cast on the Thief, I guess. Sure. But yeah, no, you just want to put the pressure in play. You don't want to give them time. I'll play that as a land, because that doesn't do anything. I mean, if they just draw a land, they're dead, so... Just draw a land, please. Do second chapter. Just to mill them for 4. Yeah, but I can do that at any time, you know. They didn't thin the deck. Last possible turn, drew Verdict. Feels bad, man. Feels Batman. I guess I'll take Stroke. Go. Maybe it was better to play the Founding there, cast the See the Truth from my hand for free. Then I can still just, you know, mill them next turn. Need a creature. I guess that works. Kind of. I mean, there's a chance I just mill them out if I, like, run them out of win conditions, maybe. We've already milled... 2 Wandering Emperors, a Lyra, and 2 Halls. It's not bad. It's a decent amount of win conditions, right? Yeah, 1/1 acquired. I mean, it's a 2-turn clock with them at 2, right? It is, in fact, a 2-turn clock, and I am going to attack. They drew Wandering Emperor, obviously that's bad, but... Well, I guess Wandering Emperor plus Counterspell. But they would have countered the Thief, probably. Yeah, I'm just not going to cast this yet. There's no reason to. No, I scooped the game they played Teferi. Damn it. Rude. Rude. What'd they do? They foretold a card. Okay. Probably a counterspell. Casting Founding might make him suspect Stroke a bit less. There's just no reason to cast it, right? Like it's Behold. I probably have to counter Behold, right? Maybe. No, if it was Behold, they probably would have cast it there. Every mill has a chance to get their last win guns. Yeah, but I can just cast it at any time, you know? Like, I'm just trying to think of, like, a reason I would want to cast it now, you know? Resolve, please. Another win condition down. Tank absorb. No, alright, we're good. That's good. Give me creature. Creature. Whatever, I guess I'll just cast it. Chapter 2. Upstairs for 4. -4 Keck W. I wonder if they're just out of win conditions. 2 Lyras, 2... they probably have more Emperors, right? They usually play 4 Emperors. Yeah, literally Boros Charmute. Got a Shark Typhoon. How many Typhoons did we get? 2 Shark Typhoons? 2 Shark Typhoons, 2 Lyras, 2 Hulls, 2 Wandering Emperors. That's a lot. I'm sure they have more, but... it's a decent amount. 3? Did I miscount? 3 what? It's like kind of a win condition. Like they can theoretically tuck it, right? They can get it to 8 and then just go... maybe. I think I'm gonna save that for a turn where I draw a threat. Yeah, they can start tucking itself, but they need to find an actual threat, you know? Especially if they don't get it if they don't get an emblem first. Like, obviously, if they get an emblem first, then they can do that, but if they don't have an emblem, then they're not going anywhere with it. And we'll eventually find a creature at that point. Sure, that's fine. I don't know why they haven't used this Field of Ruin. I guess they're saving it for a Hive of the Eye Tyrant, probably. That is indeed a creature to draw. That is one of the creatures of all time. Okay. If they don't have a counterspell, they're dead. So I just take Behold, right? And then pay for Dispute. Alright, we got him, chat. We did, in fact, got him. It's just that easy. Just draw Sheoldred, 5-head. Why didn't they Behold in response? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if they could have found anything. They could have found, like, exactly double Absorb, maybe? I feel like they were supposed to cast Behold. Be replaced. Simply just draw Sheoldred. It's just that easy. Yeah, you cast Dispute, I pay, you're dead. Cool. Game 3, let's go. If they have multiple Rest in Pieces, I definitely don't want these Clings. I could cut more Drowns. The cards in my sideboard are also bad against Rest in Peace, right? The cards that I would think about are like Cling, Founding, Drown, Scavenger. They're all bad against Rest in Peace, so. They can't get the Emblem because they don't have enough cards in Library. Did they not? They had 8 cards, right? They tick it up 3 times. It goes to 8 loyalty. They go to 2 cards in deck, right? If they don't draw any other cards. Hearse is good? They chose to draw. Pog. Didn't get punished because my hand sucks, but I guess I could keep this hand. Actually, is it that bad? I think this hand's actually fine. I'm just going to go this on 1, untapped on 2, Enforcer plus Spell Pierce. This hand's actually good. Why'd they put me in the play? Fight. Third See the Truth is not exactly what I'm looking for. I could have just jammed Founding there, but I want to hold up Enforcer in case they have Rest in Peace. I kept a 1-lander? Okay. Buck Champ. Shit. Choosing to draw, keeping a 1-lander. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Throwing for content? Yeah, clearly. I'm gonna cast Founding. If they dispute this, I don't think I'm gonna fight over it. I think I'll just let it go. Because I really don't want them resolving Rest in Peace. It's fine. I just want to Spell Pierce them. We'll eventually get to 7 cards. This will become a real threat. They Portable Hole, do I Spell Pierce? Well, they're not casting Portable Hole. Okay. Go attack for 1. Cast See the Truth. Leave up Spell Pierce. Sorcery Speed Impulse. Yeah, you got it. That resolves. Return. Makes sense to choose the draw if you know you're gonna be keeping a one-lander. Yeah, true. That is a good point. Alright, guess this. Casting this pre-combat to pump this. Oh no, it's only 7. I should have waited till post-combat. For some reason I thought it was 8, but... And then we'll go See the Truth, hold up Spell Pierce. If they fight over it, I don't care. I'm just gonna let it keep going. Yeah, that's fine. I guess... Oh, I should have played the See the Truth pre-combat, yeah. I should have played that pre-combat. Just in case they wanted to fight over it. Sorcerer Speed Anticipate. Oh, yeah, sure. I guess it's Anticipate, not Impulse. See, if you think about it, if they didn't add a 61st card to their deck, they probably wouldn't have gotten mana screwed, right? I'm not fight over that. Surely they don't have the... They've already used 2 Pierces, 2 Disputes. There's no way they have a 5th copy. I guess they could have had a 2nd Portable Hole, but... It's not awful. Well, I can't cast Liliana. I think I'm just going to take Enforcer, right? Just go end of turn Enforcer. Go to 13, mill a card. Play Enforcer. It's a 2-turn clock. They have to draw back-to-back lands to cast Verdict. Disdainful Stroke bad against an opponent without lands. Yeah, true. That's a good point. That is an excellent point that you bring up. Because they're surely never going to draw lands again. Alright. What a strange game, huh? What a strange game. Yeah, why would I keep Disdainful Stroke against an opponent who's mana screwed? Tim Wick wins the match. Interesting match, huh? So, yeah, that was a one of the matches of all time. Blight Mamba, that's what it was, yes. Yeah, the old Blight Mamba. This hand's great. When the Mamba is Blight. This hand is excellent, by the way. Could use a Founding the Third Path, but... Spirits again. I don't know if Spirits is supposed to be a bad matchup. It's probably not a great matchup, but... What's the point of Sheoldred? Just because Sheoldred's a messed up card. The point is that Sheoldred is a ridiculous magic card. Attacking here is actually really awkward, because if they Spectral Sailor, I really don't want them to block. Okay, they didn't Sailor me, that's good. I think I should play around Force Spike and just play the Enforcer here. I don't want to get Force Spiked. Or Force Spoken. Land is a little awkward. Because now, if they play... Wait, they have Icon of Ancestry in their deck? And you see a Guard Approach. I mean, this one makes sense. I don't know why you'd play this one, though. 3-mana Sorcery. I guess it's like another Lord, but... If they play a creature here, I think I'm just going to respond. Okay, they didn't. It's fine. I'll just end of turn this. Yeah, it's like a 5th Lord, kind of. Sure. That's fine. So they actually can't have a counterspell for this now, right? Unless they have main deck Dispute. We're just going to race them. I guess we're going to race them. Alright, playing in Spirits. Sheoldred bad. I think Spell Pierce is good, right? At fighting over their cheap counterspells. I actually like Thoughtseize quite a bit. Cling is bad. The Kaito's bad. I think the Lilies are bad. They're just too expensive. And the Vengeance is good. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense, right? Cling, her, Oh, I want the Scavengers. What do I want to cut for the Scavengers? No, Scavenger's nuts against them. I don't know. All my cards are pretty good. Maybe like Barber on the draw, potentially. I mean, it trades, but like 3 mana trading for a 1-drop is not very good. Petty Theft is not good against a deck with all 1-drops. I could definitely see cutting Borrowers here. Yeah, Nighthawk is crazy. You have to bring a Nighthawk against them. Niles Houseman, thank you for the 7 months, buddy. Much appreciated. Welcome back. Maybe I trim like one of the Foundings on the draw, because I don't have a lot of time for that. Let's try that. Yeah, Scavenger just, like, how do they ever beat that card? Just blocks everything. Push Thoughtseize 5 lands, huh? I think I'm all set with that. Better. Not a lot better, but better. The ads did their job, 1 of 6 or sub. Gets them every time, Miles. Gets them every time. I have the ads running automatically now. I do 1 minute every hour, which I think is pretty reasonable, you know? I don't think that's too crazy. I don't get the third path in this deck. Rogues want to play it instant speed ideally, and path can be awkward. Path is especially powerful, obviously, when you're combining it with See the Truth, but also you have like Fatal Push, Thoughtseize. You mill over a lot of cards. It's been okay. Maybe I don't think 4 is necessary, but it's been okay. I think the correct number is probably like 2 or 3, maybe, and just like not play this card. Because even if you're not playing this card, it's still powerful with Push, Thoughtseize. But I like it as a couple copies. Yeah, we gotta make that money. It's a weird spot. I think I have to attack. Just pass. I mean, they're just not going to cast a spell here, right? Maybe just try and race this and not cast the Drown. Maybe just cast the Thought-Thief. I think I'm going to do that, actually. Oh, wait, it's a 1-3. I can just block, right? I can just bounce off of it. What am I saying? Okay. Well, if they have 2 counter spells, it sucks, but 1 minute an hour is way lower than other streamers. Yeah. For sure. Alright, go to attacks. I do not feel great about this game. Just play Watery Grave, pass. Doubt they're going to cast a spell here. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I think what I'm supposed to do is take a hit and hope that they play a spell here and I can just double drown next turn. But, like, they're probably just not going to play a spell, right? Just play a spell, for fuck's sake. Play a spell, please. Please play a spell. Just any spell. Just tap some amount of mana. God damn it. This feels so bad. Like, I guess I have to do it now. But it feels horrible. Yeah, show me another counterspell. Worst possible. What's up, Eli? We can't win this game. Why would they counter this? What if I just have a push? Why would they counter this? Why would they counter Anticipate? That seems awful. I mean, I still can't win, but I don't know why they would counter that. That did not seem very good. Go. Oh, they're so dead. So dead. Tempted by the Auric. For each opponent, gain control of up to 1 target creature or planeswalker that player controls with mana value 3 or less. Okay. Resolves. Pumped up my Enforcer. Pog. Alright, Zach. Do they know that Entrancing Melody is legal? Isn't that just better? I guess this steals a 3 for... This steals a 3-mana creature for 4 mana, but Melody can take 1-mana creatures for 3 mana, which I think is more important? I don't know. I feel like being able to steal a 1-mana creature for 3 mana is more important than stealing a 3. But maybe on turn 4 that's not correct. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Please give me my... Or a Fable token for 2. Yeah, that seems more relevant, right? Alright, game 3. Let's draw Scavenger this game, huh? You're worried about the Nighthawks? I mean, I haven't shown them a Nighthawk yet. They don't know that I'm playing that card. I'm just saying, like, I'm just asking, like, why would you play that card over Entrancing Melody? I'm not saying that the card is bad in the matchup. I just don't understand why you would register that card when Melody exists, because Melody is just way better against, like, Fable and Elves and stuff. Okay, the same place. I think I'm just gonna Thoughtseize them on 1. They're one like me, yeah. Tempted, Shacklegeist, Obsession, Wanderer, Rattlechains. I think I'm just taking Obsession. It's their highest upside card. I don't think stealing a creature is all that relevant rather than removal or counterspells or borrower. Yeah, that's probably true. That's kind of a banger draw. Just gonna kill it now because we know they have Rattlechains. If they play Chains, then I'll just push it. Same thing. Maybe I was supposed to cast See the Truth there and try to hit a land, but then if I go... I guess I could have went like See the Truth plus push, maybe. Maybe that's better. Sure. So they have Rattle Chains, Tempted by the Auric, and one Unknown. Alright, let's See the Truth and try and spike a land. Okay, land's good. Can Thoughtseize them. Rattle Chains plus Tempted by the Auric. I actually don't really care if they steal this, right? I'm just going to take Rattle Chains. I just don't care if they steal this, because then I'm just going to resolve this. If they tap out, then I just play this, right? Yeah, deal. I guess they could draw a second one, but... Steal a Nighthawk? No, because they're just going to cast it. If they have nothing to do, they're just going to cast it. And if they don't cast it, then I can just hold up Drown. Obviously, I'm not going to cast this into the Tempted, but I'm just assuming they were going to cast it that turn, which they did. Right. Jwari Disruption. Could probably attack, right? I think I can attack. They don't block. I'm going to play the Jwari Disruption as a land, because it's not likely to be able to counter anything. I'll probably just use my mana and cast the Drown this turn, just to try and bait some action. I think I'll target the Supreme Phantom. I think that's like the highest upside card. I could see it against Rakdos because it is a good top deck, but still seems narrow. Okay, that's fine. So now if we draw a land, we can just cast this. I guess I'll attack first. They could have another counterspell in their hand, I guess, but if that's their last card, then I think we're fine. Choose a creature type. Spirit. Your turn. I guess if they have a second copy of this in their deck, we're in trouble, but I can't imagine they have two of these, right? Shackle Geist. Not a spirit, by the way. Not a spirit, by the way. Did they think it was a spirit? Alright, attack you. Why can't I tap? Oh, I guess they just want to block. Am I okay with this trade? Yeah, because I have the Takenuma, right? Like, this trade's just fine for me. Oh, did they play 3 copies of that card? Really? That's a lot. I'm kind of surprised. Alright, good luck beating it again. I mean, again, if they have another copy of that card, okay, well, now we're fine. Well, they have this, so if they draw, like, exactly at this turn, they can cast it, I drown, they sack to counter it. But if it's not this turn, then we're fine. Dumake wins the match. 2-1, chat. Nighthawk Scavenger. Vampire Nighthawk's not legal in Pioneer, right? It was in Zendikar OG. I know it got reprinted in a core set at some point, but I don't remember which core set it was reprinted in. Scavenger's just the better card almost every time. Not gonna keep this one lander. Okay, a little bit better. I think I put back the second Founding. Question is, how do I sequence my lands? I think I should play this on one. Obviously, it's awkward if they're mono red, but what's up, Fissin' Boy? It's Commander 21. I just can't read Scryfall. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's as legal in Pioneer as Sol Ring is legal in Pioneer. I tweeted that out earlier today again. Apparently they haven't fixed the Gatherer website. Sol Ring's still legal in Pioneer. Believe it or not. That was probably the most awkward draw in my deck. Oh, the mana in this deck is kind of sketchy. Oh, just like playing all the the tap lands and Hive plus Disruption is super awkward. I don't think there's really a 2-drop game 1 that I would want to counter with Disruption, so I think I'm just gonna go Founding Chapter 2, mill myself for 4, try to find a gasser. Try to find like a Thoughtseize or a See the Truth. Someone gotta show up to Pioneer FNM with Sol Ring. Well, I'm gonna be playing Pioneer FNM this Friday. Do you think I should show up and put a Sol Ring in my deck? What do you think they would say? Ooh, we found a See the Truth, nice. What do you think they would say if I did that? Maybe they would say nothing. They would say that's banned. Well, I would say, here's the Gatherer page. Suck it, you know? Suck it, Trebek. It's okay if it's just one. Yeah, if you're only playing one copy, it's fine. It's restricted in Pioneer. Pioneer Masters, including Soul Ring. Okay, that's rude. That's just very rude of you. Why would you do that? That is so rude. It's like unbelievably rude. Rude! That's shut off by Karn. Oh, I forgot to ask chat. What do you guys think of the potential Tron reprints? Do you guys think that the Tron lands are like? Do you think that's a real thing, or is that cap? It's got to be cap, right? Has to be cap. Yep, get censored. Play Jwari Ruins. Classic Jwari Ruins gaming. Got to be cap, right? It's probably confirmed on stream they aren't in it. Yeah, that's got to just be some of the whatchamacallit, like the whatever the fancy ones are, the collector boosters or whatever. It's probably in the collector boosters. What's up, Will? How you doing, buddy? Danny DeVito. All right, your turn. There's a chance that I might go end of turn Borrower bounce Portable Hole. I think I might do that to try and spike the draw 3 off of Founding. Because I'm kind of out of gas. I feel like I need to draw 3 to win this game. Probably reprint them in the Brothers Supplemental stats on the main set. Well, do you think they could do them in, like, the collector boosters? Kind of like just as, like, you know what I mean? I guess they could theoretically do them in collector boosters, right? Stop it! Does an opponent know that countering spells is rude? Did they not get that memo? I don't think they realized that. It's kind of rude. It's rude as shit. They specifically mentioned that the mines and the power plant were both used up. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Thank you. The expeditions. So are those going to be in the main set, or is there going to be... Like, how's that going to work? You know what I mean? Is it going to be, like, main set but collector booster kind of thing? Or how is that exactly going to work? Or is it just going to be, like, some kind of commander product? Also, are they going to be foil? Because that art looked pretty cool. I remember the last time they made Fancy Tron lands. Oh, it's going to be like the Strixhaven archive. Okay. That makes more sense. I gotcha. Yeah, like the Strixhaven archive. I'm with you. The commander set is all old border. So are the Tron lands going to be old border or no? In post-combat Founding Chapter 2, probably just mill them for 4. Chapter 2. Mill you for 4. Your turn. I want Pioneer Tron so badly. I don't even know how good it would be in Pioneer. There's, like, not that many ways to abuse it. Well, I guess I shouldn't say ways to abuse it. There's not that many ways to enable it. Like, there's no chromatic spheres, no stars, no maps. The only thing you really have access to is, like, Inscribed Tablet and Sylvan Scrying, and that's pretty much it. But Tron lands don't actually fit what they said of them being artifacts. We have no idea. Yeah, that's true. It's not like you're casting Wormcoil on turn 3. You're casting... I mean, I guess you're still casting Karn, which is good, but... Yeah, most likely they're not going to be in Pioneer. I would assume it's just going to be some kind of supplemental set. I highly doubt they'd ever put those into Pioneer. The Golos gang rise up. What's up, Spike? Ah, yes, farewell. Farewell to me. Good draw step, but I don't think it's good enough. It's probably the best draw step in my deck. Tron on 3 related obnoxious compared to Nykthos. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't even think Tron would be... Tron would not be a better deck than Monogreen. Monogreen would just still be a better deck, but... Ooh, the Memory Deluge Farewell combo. Love to see it. Yeah. Well, if they tuck Liliana and I draw a land, I can kill it with Hive. They haven't been in commander decks? Yeah, they're just like... Somebody said they were in... There's like an archive. Kind of like the Strixhaven Mystical Archive. And that makes way more sense to put him in, you know what I mean? If there was like a kind of like a Brothers War or Mystical Archive kind of deal. What if they're updated versions of the Tron land types? I wish they were old border. That would be sweet. Old border Tron lands. That'd be pretty cool. As like the archives. That's what they should just do for every set. Just have like a specific archive of old border cards. Just tower, no minor power plant. Oh man, that'd be great. Yeah, I would hope that they're old border. It appears that we are getting clapped. They have field for the Hive too. Probably not going to be playing this game much longer. Yeah, a lot of blue-white. A lot of blue-white. I'd feel a lot better about this game if they didn't have the field, but I mean, I'd still probably never. I probably still can't ever win this game, even if they don't have this. But this gives me like no chance. Take no responsibility. I guess I could draw the other Liliana. That's probably my best draw. I don't know that it outpaces the Teferi, though. Probably not. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm out. This. Cut Fatal Push. Cut Cling. What did we cut the last time? We trimmed a Drown against Rest in Peace. We cut the... We shaved the Founding too against Rest in Peace. Yep, that makes sense. We printed Dovin's Veto twice in Old Border at this point. Is it twice? What was the... I know it was Time Spiral Remastered. What was the other printing of Old Border Veto? Was it Double Masters? I know they put Goblin Engineer in Old Border twice. Oh, it's in the new Secret Lair. Okay. Yeah, they put Goblin Engineer in Old Border twice, which was really weird. I thought that was like the only card that was Old Border, like printed in Old Border twice, but I didn't realize Veto was going to be in the new Secret Lair. So they're doing an Old Border Secret Lair? What do you guys think of the Post Malone Secret Lair? Any Post Malone Secret Lair fans in chat? I think the lands look pretty cool, I will say that. I like the look of the lands a lot. The rest of the cards, I could take or leave, but I will say the lands look insane. See if I can find them for people who haven't seen it. Where are the lands? Here we go. So for those who haven't seen it yet, here are the lands. We have Plains, and he has like his like little doodle here. Mark Pull and Post Malone. You love to see that. So there's the Plains. There's the island. The swamp. I like the swamp a lot. There's the mountain. You are loved, my shiny. And then the forest. Posty. I think it looks sweet. I like them a lot. The rest I could take or leave, but I think the lands are nice. Yeah, it's a Post Malone Secret Lair. It's a Post Malone Secret Lair. I think it's pretty based. Mana situation with this hand is a little awkward. I think I'm still gonna keep it. I don't know what I put back though. Maybe the Drown in the Loch. And then I think I just go Castle on 1, Hall on 2, Pathway on 3. Old man yells at the clouds, yeah. MTG cosplayer Secret Lairs. Is that a thing? Secret Lair Advent Calendar is going to be ready to ship on time for December next year. Secret Lair Advent Calendar. I don't think I've seen that one. What's the Secret Lair Advent Calendar? I don't think I've seen that one. Anybody got a link? I guess I could search, but I'm too lazy. I want the Pierce. Yeah, the postlands are crazy. The Doomsday thing? Is that the one with Thoughtseize? I remember seeing there was like a Thoughtseize Secret Lair. I can't remember exactly what that was. That one looked based. Advent Calendar. Oh, these things. Yeah. This is when they showed off. Yeah, I remember these. Dude, this Shark Typhoon. Oh, God, come on, dude. Give me all of that Shark Typhoon. I would like as many copies of the Shark Typhoon as possible. Elspeth I could take or leave. I mean, it's just not really that playable. The Bloodbraid's okay, but the Old Border's still better. Birthing Pod, who cares? The Necro's fine. But yeah, the Shark Typhoon is absolutely based. Alright, well, I guess you mill 4 then. I guess I will cast the Liliana of the Veil card. And ask, do you have a Detention Sphere? Whoops. No, not minus. I think I'm discarding Disdainful Disdainful Stroke, I guess. Definitely not discarding Sheoldred. Chrome Mox is a $100 card that has never been an old border. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, the old border Chrome Mox is pretty sick. I will agree with that. Cycle Sensor, okay. Not drawing a land is not very based. I think I discard the Thieves Guild Enforcer, because if they have Detention Sphere, they're almost certainly going to cast it. And then I could just go Spell Pierce, untap, rip a land for Sheoldred. Song's right here, Harry. I don't know if you can see it, but if you're on mobile, I know it's hard to see, but yeah, the song's right here. Alright, no D-Sphere. Okay. It's funny that I'm discarding Sheoldred. It doesn't make it obvious what I have, you know? Chrome Mox is $81. Even like the very first printing. Didn't it get reprinted in one of the master sets? I thought it did. You know, it's double masters, right? Or no, Eternal Masters. Yeah, it was one of those. I don't remember. One of the master sets. Yes, this is the one that I was looking at, the Junji Ito ones. These look so good. My god. Just look at these. These are unreal. I'm probably going to buy the Japanese ones, actually. As opposed to the English ones. I think I'd rather have the Japanese ones. Yeah, I'll probably get a set of the Japanese Thoughtseizes. Those look too based. Yeah, no, I know they come in Japanese. Of course. I guess I'm minus, right? I think I'm minus. Because I don't want to discard any of my cards. It sucks if they have a second Typhoon, but... Okay. Tap out for, like, Teferi here, and then we're chilling. Wanted to draw a land there. I don't want to tap out for Sheoldred. They're just going to counter it. I'm discarding Enforcer. Okay, discard Absorb. I have 2 cards left. I guess I have to worry a little bit about this. It's also getting to the point where they can just pay for Spell Pierce. If I go Sheoldred Counterspell, they just pay for it, so maybe I'm supposed to jam it there? I don't know. It's just like, if I jam and they just go counter untap Teferi, I lose the game, right? Alright, now we can go here. Hopefully they have... Yeah, I guess there's no counterspell that we can fight over here with Spell Pierce, right? Yeah, maybe this was bad. This might have been bad. Would have been nice if I drew that last turn, because they had a tap land. They couldn't pay for the Spell Pierce, but... I'm not supposed to plus there, because it's so bad if they have Tef. Although, again, if they Tef downtick, we can just kill it, so they can't downtick. Surprised I didn't draw with Castle. Oh, did I just forget to draw with Castle? I think I just forgot to draw with Castle. You're probably right. Yeah, I was like... God! I hate Moto sometimes. I fucking hate Moto sometimes. Ah! It was not my intention. I hate Moto. I really hate Moto sometimes, chat. I would never do that in paper. I mean, they're in a weird spot. If they brick, they have to downtick and just lose the Tef anyways, right? I play Mono White or Gruul if I'm expecting Mono Green and some mix of mid-range and aggro decks like Spirits. I mean, both of those decks are very good against Mono Green. I think against Spirits specifically, I'd rather be on the Atarka Red side, but it's very, very close. You can't really go wrong either way against Green. So I think the way that I look at it is I think Mono White is better against... Mono White? No, I guess I'd look at the other way. Mono White's better against Rakdos. Atarka Red's better against Spirits. That's the way I would look at it. Hullbreaker Horror not great against Sully. Yeah. I lost the match to Rakdos Sacrifice yesterday due to activating the wrong ability of my Ascended Spirit. Oof. Yeah, that's just like, you know, Moto things. That'll happen once every 20 games or whatever. I don't even know if I fire off the ultimate. I kind of want a plus. I think I'm just going to fire up the Hive, attack Teferi, and plus. Not sure if this is better or worse. It's a lot worse if they drew the Shark Typhoon, but... I just want to keep the Liliana in play. Because, like, if I Ultimate Liliana, and I split, like, Tef 2 lands versus the rest, they're just going to take the Tef in 2 lands, right? Maybe the theory is I can just beat the Tef in a couple turns with the Hive? I don't know, it's pretty close, but, like... Now if I get to keep the Liliana, we're chilling. They can't fire up the Hall. Yeah, okay, we're fine. I think they were maybe supposed to tuck the Liliana there. I don't know. Okay, so I think I'm going to put Teferi and maybe split like this. Does that make sense? So they probably take the top pile. Can I beat 4 lands in a Rest in Peace? I think so. You think ripping the bottom pile? I guess that's a good point. Because I can pretty easily beat Hef, Rip 2 lands, I think, especially with no white. Yeah, that makes more sense. I like that. That's a good pile. It's a good pile. When I fell asleep due to playing blue-white, yeah, pretty much. I'm the one who fell asleep. I assume they keep the 4 lands, yeah. I actually think it might just be better to activate Castle than fire up Hive. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. This is, I guess, not great if they have Wandering Emperor, but holding back the Hive protects Lily if they drew Emperor, so I guess there's that. Alright, activate Castle. Drew a land and a Kaito. So I guess we go play land, play Kaito. I guess they probably counter. Then we uptick, activate Castle. Yeah. I mean, we're super far ahead this game, right? Garth Jason tilted off the moon today because MTGO crashed and gave him a match loss. I saw his post on Twitter. Moto does some weird stuff like that sometimes. After all. I heard this this new Liliana card from Dominaria United. Pretty good card. What do you guys think? This brand new printing. You guys think it's good? Never before seen brand new card from Dominaria United. Kind of want to just discard the Windrobber. Hold up Drown. I think I like that. Hold up Drown plus Castle. Yeah, you think this card will never stick? Agreed. They're just not playing lands? What's their plan? I don't know what their plan is. Besides lose. I guess their plan is, like, eventually draw a D-Sphere? Like, hope I don't have a counter? Oh, I should have played that. That's fine. Could discard land now. I prefer the Booba Lily. Yeah, this is censored Liliana. You can't handle the Booba. Wandering Emperor? Nah, I'm good. I'm good with that. Not today. Not today. Ooh, playing it out? Drew another Emperor? Narset Parter Avails. Sure, I can just kill it with Hive. If they minus, I can just... Yeah, why are they minusing? Because I can just get their card they minus, right? Even if they hit March. They also bricked. Oh, they want to play anymore. Come back. Alright, game 3. Liliana, huh? Liliana of the Veil. Harry, how do you beat Liliana of the Veil? The card's messed up. That card is so broken. In this matchup. It's like D-Sphere or bust. Like, my opponent had Teferi in play for, what? 4 turns? Maybe 5? And that game was still not very close. You know? Like, they activated Teferi, they plussed it at least 4 times, and it was still not a close game. This hand is awkward because of the tap land, but I'm still going to keep it. I think I'm supposed to just gamble and try to draw an untap land, because I want to take their Rest in Peace. They don't have Rest in Peace. Huh. Interesting. I think take Censor is the greedy line. Try and, like, cut them off lands. It's kind of hard to keep them off threats because they have Tef and Shark Typhoon. I guess Shark Typhoon's kind of a cool hedge because it is a threat if they draw lands, and it's also a cycler if they miss lands. So maybe that's the correct take. Especially if I draw an untapped land and get them to use the Censor instead of cycling it. Because if they don't draw a land, they really want to cycle the Censor, right? Like the Censor, we just get the Jam Thought-Thief into Resolving Kaito. If I had an untapped land, I'd be more into that, but because I don't have an untapped land anyways, like, I'm not 100% to play a spell next turn. If this was an untapped land, it's a different story, I think, but... Open a foil Liliana? Nice. Yeah, when I got my box, my set booster box, I opened the fancy Liliana. Not foil, just regular, but... Absorb Teferi, March 2 Unknowns. It's awkward. I think I just have to get greedy and just, like, Hope they don't counter this. They're probably going to, but... Maybe this is bad. It's like Hold Up the Thought-Thief is better. I could see that. It's kind of close. Needed to draw a land there. Unfortunate. How much is the Leona these days? Promos... Innistrad 70. Dominaria is 30. I'm assuming PPDMU is the extended art, right? I think? I don't know. It's really hard to tell. No idea. Oh, I drew a 4-drop. Nice. Well, we're dead. I guess I'll hold up Soaring Thought-Thief. I don't know, man. I gotta draw lands. I gotta find lands. Oh well, Sedge. Maybe they'll play on Dispute. Story of this game is lands? Yeah. Very unfortunate. I mean, you know, I kept a 2-lander. They countered my spell that finds lands and didn't draw land, so unfortunate, but... Alright, they're gonna play around Dispute, it looks like. I did show them Spell Pierce, too, so they can't really just jam the Tef. Okay. They have 3 cards in their graveyard. I'm just gonna play Land Pass. A Thought Thief is actually really nice, especially if they don't kill it. Sure, that's fine. Because if I get to attack once with this, it puts the 5th card in their graveyard, which then lets me drown the Teferi, which is massive. So that is very, very big. Why do Spike's mods hate Joel so much? I don't know, there was... I enabled it yesterday, and then I typed it, and everybody else started typing it, and then somebody just banned it. I don't know why, but... You can't handle the Joel. You can't handle the Joel. Yeah, they're out of control. They're out of control. More like they're out of control. Work on that. So they have 5 cards. I mean, I guess I just play and land it past. This actually is, like, not that terrible for me. I can play a Borrower this turn. Yeah, they're gonna scry again? Sure, whatever. It's fine. I'm cool with that. It's the one thing about playing this deck is the games kind of take forever. They're interesting and fun, but they take forever. I didn't want to see that, because I don't want to fight over this. I think I'm not going to. I mean, I got the 5th card in the graveyard. That's what matters. So we know they have Tef, March, X. Let's see what X is. I assume they're going to march this now. Which I probably have to fight over if they march this now. Nope, not going to march. Not the best draw. Alright, attack pass. I don't think I can jam Sheoldred. It's just too bad if they have Wrath. Maybe I'm supposed to jam Sheoldred there. I don't know. Could have also gone Kaito, hold up 1 drown. Cycle Sensor, yeah. Only real two big fans remember when he said he was for sure losing this game. Yeah. I still probably am for sure losing this game, but it's better. We're not out of the woods yet. Oh, tap out for this March. Let me use the Spell Pierce. Come on, do it. Just let me use my Spell Pierce. Oh, you love to see it. Getting to trade Spell Pierce for any card here is so fucking good. So unreal good. I think you're favored at this point. Now I might be favored. It's a lot better. Surely they'll just jam Tef here, right? This thing is Ward 3, correct? Yeah, Ward 3. Alright, well... Pause champ? That just happened? Alright. They have 1 card in hand. Alright, sure. It's kind of awkward because it just gets eaten up by the Hall. Interesting. I really don't want to play Sheoldred in case they're well, what counterspell could they have? They could have, like, Make Disappear. Kaito doesn't die to Hall. Yeah, Kaito not dying to Hall is pretty good. That is good, right? And then we could, like, maybe distract them a little bit next turn when they can kill the Kaito, and then we could slam, like, the Sheoldred or something. Lily for their last card in a turn seems lit, though. Well, Lily's also a lot worse if they have Veto, but if they had Veto, they would have fought over the Drown, right? I guess they're both bad into Veto. I think I'm gonna play the... God, this is close. No, because I don't actually want to discard any of my cards. I think I'm gonna play the Lily, or the Kaito. I don't know why I played it pre-combat, though. I should have went to attacks first. Yeah, I don't know why I played this pre-combat. Okay, that's not terrible either, actually. They could have Saw coming. Yeah, they could. I could float a mana and just cast the Borrower. That seems kind of bad, though. Out of basics, if they draw a second Field of Ruin, this gets kind of dicey. Maybe playing the Liliana is just better, like forcing them to use their mana to kill the Planeswalker is good. You know what I mean? That's a good sign for me. That is a very, very good sign for me. Holy shit, are we gonna win this game? They put 2 cards in the bottom. There's no chance I'm gonna win this game, right? After missing my land drop for 3 turns. Alright, combat. What's your last card? It's Wandering April, I'll just counter it. Yeah, I don't know, I don't know what happened, dude. Alright, prediction time, I guess. They simply just have nothing. 7TV is revolutionary, by the way. If you don't have 7TV, you should probably enable it. Auto Arrive is so good. Alright, 1 lander, mulligan. This is for all the marbles, too. So many of the marbles. This hand's good. I'm going to put back the Awakening, I think. Go turn 1, Takenuma, turn 2, Hall, turn 3, Shipwreck. Twitch chat is built on a 40-year-old program. Yeah. I feel like this matchup is not great for us, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. We will see how this goes. Drawing a second Black Source on turn 2 is not bad, so I can Thoughtseize Enforcer. Yeah, I imagine this matchup has to suck, right? Unless they just, like, don't draw lands. Well, they put Forest into their hand, so that is not very likely. I love Otter Arrive. Otter Jam is pretty good too, though. They're both really good Otter emotes. Exceptional Otter emotes. Alright, another Forest. Alright, let's guess Thoughtseize first. Could just guess a second Thoughtseize, take Cav Karn. I think I kind of have to do that. Alright, they have Kiora, Wolfhole Haven, land. That is your hand. Please never draw a relevant card the rest of the game. Wake me up when I find you. What Otter decks do I have for today? Let's go Enforcer, tap land. Or, sorry, I don't need to play the Enforcer main phase. Tap land, pass. Unironically, Kling is, like, not horrible in this matchup, because I can maybe hit a Storm the Festival. But I am going to cycle it here just to try and find some gas. We had a turn to leave the card and get my Enforcer down. I guess that's true. I didn't have to use the second Thoughtseize immediately. That might have been worse to just... Yeah, I probably should just play the Enforcer that turn. You're probably right. Versus Cav's Death Trigger. Yeah, true too. That is true. Could, like, hit whatever they're targeting. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to just not cast the second Thoughtseize there and just play the Enforcer. Get a little bit of pressure. I think I'm ignoring Kiora either way. I have to go after them. I'm paying myself for the actors. This is not good. Whatever this is not good. Sure. They have a troll? Yep. Yep, troll. Is it an old growth troll or an old growth Joel? Into the afterglow. If only I didn't play the tap land there, huh? There's no chance I get the Jwari Disruption anything, right? I guess if they don't have a land and they go for Storm, I can Disruption them, so I should probably just, like, hold it up for a turn. Yeah, so they're just gonna go, don't play a land, tap Forest, untap Forest, 6 mana, slam it. Come on, do it. One time. If I get the Jwari Disruption a Storm the Festival here, it's gonna be nice. I'm not even close to winning this race either. I'm just getting browned in this race. I need to find a Sheoldred so I can block this thing. Come on, please cast Storm. Cast Storm, don't play a land. You know you want to. Shit. Well, okay, they could still do it, right? Tap 3, untap, tap 3. Oh, come on, one time. One time. Play that Storm. Looks like Cav. F's in chat. Yeah, we can't win. Matchup gets a lot better post-board. What do we even have in our sideboard? We have Disdainful Stroke. I guess maybe Spell Pierce, Thoughtseize. That's kind of it, right? We don't have a lot. I don't think I want Spell Pierce, but Disdainful Stroke's good. Liliana looks fantastic against this board, huh? They have a Storm in the graveyard, which I cannot counter. Alright, let's go to game 2. Let us proceed to game number 2. I don't know if I want the second Cling. Also don't know if I want Sheoldred against them. Stroke's definitely good. Liliana seems kind of mid. I think. Borrower's also not great. Borrower's probably my worst card. Just gets blocked. It just gets blanked by Cavalier. Yeah, I don't really think Liliana's where I want to be in this matchup. I think I'd rather have the Sheoldred. It's like a bigger threat in play, kills them quickly. This thing's also not great. Let's see the second Cling over the Kaito, maybe. Because Cling does kind of mess with, Storm the Festival. I don't know, though. Is that the game that I want to play? I'd almost rather just have, like, a Miser Spell Pierce. Let's try that. I could see more Spell Pierces, but... like, I kind of just have to... I guess I have to be aggressive in this matchup. It's kind of hard for me to be aggressive, but I have to at least try. No Brazen. I don't think it's that good. It just gets blanked by Cavalier. But I guess it attacks past Troll, which is pretty nice. Maybe the Borrower's good. I could see it. Yeah. Another Robber here would be nice. Alright, we take those. This is kind of the draw that I need to beat them. It's like kind of aggressive. It doesn't kill them that quickly, but Pierce is surprisingly good versus Monogram in my experience. It's good if you can, like, if you have the Fatal Pushes, right? Because if you don't Fatal Push their shit, then Pierce is not going to do much, but I agree. It's like, if you have the pushes, that's pretty good. I'm gonna, like, make him think I have Spell Pierce. So this puts them to 6 cards in graveyard. But the Thought-Thief trigger next turn should put them to more. This is just obviously sucks if they have Cav. We should hope they don't have Cav. Because if they have Cav, they brick our whole board, obviously. They don't have a lot against flying also, so many elves. Yeah, I mean, the problem card is Cav, right? That's the disaster, the disaster scenario. Okay, Troll's fine. I could be a Troll. Give me a Disdainful Stroke, please. That would be perfect. Okay, that works. I don't think I'm killing Kiora, right? I think I can ignore Kiora. Because I can attack them for... This is 8 damage, right? This is just a 2-turn clock. Yeah, I'm not going to attack Kiora. What's it feel like? This is 9 damage, excuse me. Alright, 9 damage with a counterspell. We also, notably, did not mill a Storm, which is massive. Spirits can only be capped because of Shacklegeist? Yeah. They don't usually have Skylasher. I mean, yeah, it's something they could have, but, like, what am I supposed to do? Also, it's kind of weird to have Skylasher against a deck that has 4 Fatal Push, right? Like, Skylasher, I guess, if they had it, they'd probably bring it in, but it's like, if I have Fatal Push, it can be a little sketchy. I don't think I'm going to counter that. Yeah, Skylasher's been falling out of favor recently. Because, like, the mono-green deck, the thing about Skylasher, if you're playing it, you kind of have to play 4 copies. But if you're playing 4 copies, you're giving up a lot of sideboard slots for Karn. So you kind of just can't afford to do that in a lot of matchups. Because you're just giving up too many percentage points. Like, you know, the average Karn target past the ones that come up every time, which is, I would say, like, the ones that come up all the time are, like, the Chain Veil, the Boat, the Needle, the Tormod's Crypt. Those are, like, probably the 4 that come up the most. Maybe, I guess you could put the Meteor Golem in there. But, like, after that, there's really just, like, a toolbox, or, like, a flexible toolbox. The Pestilent Cauldron, too. But when you start cutting those flex spots, because you see Karn so frequently, when you start cutting even just one of those flex spots, like, it matters so much when you cut, like, let's say the Transmogrifying Wand that you play against Thing in the Ice, right? If you're gonna lose the game because you don't have this 1-of card in your sideboard. So it just ends up being like the mono green deck just wants to play 15 1-ofs for Karn. Like, they just don't want to play any non-Karn targets, basically. How many of these wins have been Sheoldred? Two, I think. The two against control were... God, do I keep a hand without blue? I think no, because I don't have Fatal Push. I think if this hand had a Fatal Push over, like, the Cling, I think I would keep it. But it's kind of dicey on the draw. When they keep 7s, they almost certainly have Elf. If I knew they weren't playing Elf on turn 1, I think I could maybe talk myself into keeping this hand, but it's just too bad if they have Elf. This is better, I guess. It's not particularly great, but I think I keep and put back Sheoldred on the draw. It's just going to be too slow. Yeah, this matchup on the draws feels pretty bad. How do you... Sir Eccles, I know you've played this deck a lot more than I have. How do you feel about the mono-green matchup? I gotta feel like it's not great, right? How interested am I in Thoughtseizing a Kiora? Because I kind of want to just go Windrobber into turn 2 Founding Thoughtseize. And then turn 3 I can play See the Truth, turn 4 Flashback See the Truth. I like this curve better. Because I think I'd rather take their payoffs than their Kioras. Voracious Hydra. That's not ideal. I mean, I have the Thoughtseize, but I assume they have more payoffs than just Hydra. Okay. So these are two of their cards. I mean, for curve considerations, I'm considering going Thought-Thief into Founding See the Truth Thoughtseize next turn, but I think I'm supposed to just go Founding Thoughtseize here. I think I kind of have to. Great. That's not the hand that I wanted to see. Oh, God, dude. How the hell do I beat this? I don't even know. I think I take Hydra? I don't even know, though. This is going to be a tough game. Wish we could Thoughtseize and nick those. I know, right? Go next? Well, there is no next because this is game 3 of round 5, so... There is no next. The next is the next league. Which I guess there is a next, right? You know. Technically speaking, there is a next. I guess in that logic, with that logic, there's always a next. At what point is there not a next, though? I guess that's when you die, right? That's yep, death. Yep, boat. Yep, boat. Okay. So this is their hand. Thoughtseize? Dude, how do I win this game? I could See the Truth and try to rip a Thoughtseize. I think that's like my only way out of this, right? I mean, the other line is just go Enforcer Thought-Thief, attack Karn for 2, right? Because this is 7 cards. Oh, this is 8 or more. They're not going to have 8 cards in their graveyard, right? Because I go 2 here. No, they will. They'll have 9 cards. So what happens if I do that? If I go Enforcer, Thought-Thief, attack Karn for 2, they just go cast Boat, uptick on Boat. They get to kill this. And then I have to draw Drought in the Loch. Well, I don't need to mill them, right? Oh, you want to go mill them with Founding, play Enforcer? No, but that doesn't pump the Windrobber, right? I need to pump the Windrobber to get the Karn to 1. So I need to put the Thought-Thief this turn, right? In that line. This is tough. Mill you. I'm trying to think of what's more likely if I, like, find Thoughtseize off See the Truth this turn, but that's just so bad because then I only have this in play. I think I have to go for the double creature line and just hope to draw Drown for Boat. So in that case, I think I'll mill myself because I don't need to mill them. I'm going to have enough cards anyways. Okay, go. This is tough. Mill self there gets a bunch of looks at Drown. Yeah, that's the other thing too. If I mill myself, I can get a look for Drown at the next turn with Founding. The only awkward part about this line is now I can't Founding See the Truth, right? That's the really shitty part about this line. So I'm kind of locked into casting Thoughtseize, which is not great, you know. Like it's not where I want to be. But like I feel like if I cast See the Truth plus Enforcer there, they just go Boat, kill the Enforcer. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that line was better. If I just go Enforcer plus C, then I can flashback the See the Truth next turn. I can sack the 1-drop to try and draw a Drown. Well, I can't double Drown because I don't have 4 mana. Right? If I sack the 1-drop and draw Drown, I have to pay 4 mana for the Founding, and I don't have the ability to play a land before I can flash bet. You know what I mean? That's not how it works. You have to cast it immediately. You don't get to play a land first. I think there's no point in sacking the Windrobber here. I think I just have to rip a Drown. Drown. Not a Drown. So we know they have a card. I'm wondering if I just don't cast the Thoughtseize, and I just try and see the truth into Drown. Because if I cast Thoughtseize, I'm just going to lose to the boat anyways. Like 100%, right? So I think I have to not cast the Thoughtseize. Okay, what if I take Thoughtseize now and just attack the Karn? Because they might not play around a second Thoughtseize. They might let the Karn die, and then I can just Thoughtseize the other one, right? That's like my only way out of this, I think. They probably just chump block, though. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, this game's not over yet. Oh, never mind. Yeah, alright, you win. Never mind, it's over. It's all ogre. Alright, paid. Feels bad, man. What do we think about the deck, chat? For the YouTube folks. Deck felt okay. I feel like Founding was okay, but it was a little bit clunky at times. Especially, like... It's just like, this package, it's decent, but I feel like it's just too much. Like, I would kind of want to go down to, like, 2 or 3 Foundings and maybe just don't play See the Truth. To maybe include... Definitely want, like, the 4th Thoughtseize. I could see playing, like, a second Sheoldred main deck. I could see playing a couple of the Bloodchief's Thirst main deck. I think those would be fine additions. But, yeah, like, this package is good. I think it's just a little bit too clunky. And, like, Founding, casting Thoughtseize or Fatal Push is just fine. That's just good, so I think I'd include more of that stuff. Sideboard was probably fine. If you move the Thoughtseize, obviously you could, free up a sideboard space there, maybe a 3rd Disdainful Stroke for the mono-green matchup, but I don't know, I felt pretty good, so if you enjoyed the video, let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. We'll see you guys in the next one.